Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Spiegelmomscraps channel. And we are the 17th today, so time for my second project of the month. And we are getting into the holiday frame of mind, my lovely friends, today. So I have a fun project that can serve a couple of purposes. Now, I got some inspiration from two different places. One from the lovely Christy. Christy, if you've been watching her channel, she's been starting to get herself organized for this year's December daily. She's done a few foundation pages, and she used the gorgeous Hustle Bustle sequin mix in one of her inserts, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And it was a portion of the insert that was a shaker. I think she posted that only on Instagram. I'm going to have to double check her channel, but I think I'm up to date. So I think it's on Instagram for now. It'll come to her channel at some point for sure. And then I was watching Mari Clark's channel. She makes the most beautiful cards. She uses stamps and dies like nobody's business. And she had a video, I think it was yesterday. I'm recording this on Saturday. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I think she called it a Scandinavian Christmas card. Anyway, the sort of basic structure inspiration came from that video, and I'll put that down below so that you can go over and see it. But basically, I cut some of my lovely cream cardstock down to a card front size. So basically no, I did it a little bit smaller. I did just about 4 1/8, I guess, or four. No, actually, okay, Mo, get your measurement. I don't usually measure. Get your measurements right. So I did 4 by 5 1/4, and a regular A2 card front is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this could act as a card, and then you could just sort of put it on, the back. Or Christy gave me a wonderful idea when I sent her a bit of a picture of what to do, and I'll get back to that in a minute. So I cut my cardstock down to, as I said, 4 by 5 1/4. I got a lovely Paige Evans stencil out, and this Heidi Swap gold texture paste. And my friends, I've had this for years. You see, it says here 2015, and I may have got it in 2016, something like that, and it is still like butter. Now, I don't know if it's because it's in a tube, but I gotta tell you, this is awesome. So I put that through my stencil. I let that dry, and then, of course, I got my shaker sort of top element ready. I have my stitched rectangle dies from Stampin' Up, so I took exactly the same size of cardstock, so 4 by 5 1/4, put my die in the middle, and cut out a window so that I could frame this lovely piece. To get my shaker element ready, I used the Big Mama 2 foam tape roll. And the Big Mama 2 is a little bit thicker. So this is actually, it's 1/4 of an inch wide, and it's a little bit thicker. There are two thicknesses. I have a thinner one. This is 1/8. And then there's, I think, 1/16, but for shaker elements, the 1/8 works beautifully. So I just put that all around my window. Now, this I definitely got from Mari, who I think she said she got from Jennifer McGuire, and I'm sure other people, I've seen Christy do it as well, so many people do. I put, of course, my Hustle and Bustle into my little dish here, but before getting the shaker element ready, I went down, once this was dry, and I just glued in a few spaces, I glued some of the sequins down. This beautiful leaf piece, some red, some green, a little sort of cream colored iridescent as well. And I got that glued so that even if we're, moving around and the sequins sort of fall to the bottom or whatever, there will be some sequins all over the card. So you see, that is, we get that done. And I love, love, love that idea. It's so, so easy. So then, of course, so let's now just get our piece, let's just get our glue off here, because then, this one seems to be a little bit more difficult to get the glue off, my friends. Oh my, let's see, I might have to go off camera to do this. Why is it, there we go, okay. Let's try this one. This is riveting watching, isn't it, my friends? There we go. Let's get that off. Okay, so I guess we've got it. There we go. All right. And this little bit. Okay, so we have that done. Now, I was a little off center here, but hey ho. Okay, so we have that ready. And now we're just going to put some lovely sequins right down on our card. Don't need to make it too full because we want to see the pattern in the back as well. And then we'll just try and line ourselves up as best we can. Well, I'll just have to, I'll have to cut the bottom off a little bit. But, it doesn't really matter all that much. You're going to see in a minute that I did that on this one as well. So you see, because here is the sort of test one that I did. And I love, love, love that. So we have that a little bit. So yeah, let me just, hang on. Okay, so let's just sort of cut this off down at the bottom so that we can just finish this completely. There you go. Okay, so now you see on this one, I used one of my punches, which is a lovely reindeer. So I popped that up on foam and just popped that there with his little antlers to finish this. And this one I used a die. I went in and did a tree in the same lovely gold. And this is sort of like a matte gold specialty paper that I got years ago from Stampin' Up! And I still have a few sheets left. So I am definitely taking advantage of that. So we're going to pop this up on foam. Let's maybe put another, we'll put a small one up here, I think. That's what I did on the other one. There we go. We'll pop that in the middle. There we go. And I think I might want to pop a red sequin right there. What do you think? I think we could just pop a little sequin there to give it a little bit of finish. That is cute. I do like that. Now, so this could definitely serve. It would be quite bulky. It would be quite bulky, but it could definitely serve as a special card. Maybe just get a sentiment, either not at all, and you could put the sentiment inside, or maybe just a strip here along the bottom. I think the one with the Christmas card would be easier to put a sentiment on, because I think you could just stamp just maybe something like Merry Christmas. and then cut it out as a little bit of a label and put it across right here on the tree. I don't know if I have a stamp that would be small enough to actually put it on the body of the reindeer. That is perhaps another idea. Or, as I said, you can just leave it simply as is and put your sentiment inside the card. Now, it might be fun to get a little sequin here, as I've done for the nose. Would we just pop, let's see, would we pop one here for the nose? It would have to be, I guess since it's Rudolph, we would want it to be red as well, wouldn't we? That could be cute. Just pop a little red nose there. Not sure. Not sure. I kind of like the elegance of the outline, or maybe I should get a little gem. They tend to be maybe a little bit smaller. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Now, Christy gave me an idea. This could also be, of course, an insert into a December documented album. She actually gave me the idea it could even be a title page. So this could be, my album is going to be 6x8, so a nice piece of pattern paper on the background in colors that match, where I could just center this piece and then cut out. I think what I would like to do is die cut some numbers for 2022 in this same matte gold paper that I could put on top. Now, I just look quickly in my stash because I haven't really started sorting it. And I have this paper bag that I got, I think probably some Advent stuff in a few years ago. And I could, you know, make this a little bit wider because this is not 6, but see, even this kind of color scheme makes it more nature, goes with the reindeer kind of thing, and then put just the year on top. So that kind of thing is a fun idea as well. Or some Christmas cards. So there you go, my friends. This is using the Hustle and Bustle. Now, the Hustle and Bustle, I think, was part of this month's pre-order, and at the time of recording this, I think the pre-order is still up, so that you would not use my code because you're going to get a better deal just as is from the shop. But if you would use my affiliate link down below to get to the shop, that helps this channel out a little bit, because one, it gets you to the shop. For you, it gets you to the shop, boom, very, very quickly. And for me, it gives me a little tiny commission to help me out with this channel. But don't use my code. Well, in fact, I don't think the code works anyway, so you're protected from not getting enough of a discount. Because in normal times, my discount gives you 15%, so Moira 15. But the pre-orders tend to be at the 20% discount mark. So Hustle, Bustle. I love, love, love this, and I'm going to do a couple more of these. So I think I might do a few that would be some very special cards. Not all of my cards are going to be this for sure, but I can think of maybe 2 or 3 that I would like to do this kind of card for. So there you go, my friends. Thank you so, so much for joining me. And I will see you very soon on my channel and on the 25th. I believe, for another Spiegelmomscraps project here on Spiegelmomscraps. Thanks for being here, my friends. Bye for now.